Please welcome to the stage, Chad Chesko.
Alright, enough with the intro. Hey, how you doing? Today we're gonna be looking at a real classic, Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. Forget about it. So right away we get introduced to this guy, Sam. And then we meet this guy. What's his name? What's he doing there? What's he about? We don't get answer these questions. What's he reading over there? I don't know if you can make it out, but he appears to be reading the alphabet. Now maybe this guy's a moron, or maybe just wants people to think he's a moron. And what do we get next? A reintroduction to Sam, in case you forgot from the first page. Now this guy, you don't like Sam. You don't like him one bit. He says that flat out. But what's Sam want? Sam just wants to offer him some green eggs and ham. Seems innocent enough. But this guy don't like green eggs and ham neither. Now this is foreshadowing. And for those of you that don't know better, foreshadowing is an author's use of hints or clues about events that'll happen later in the narrative. Capiche? So Sammy boy has to get creative. How would you like green eggs and ham over here? How would you like them over there? But this guy, he wants none of it. Get out of my face, Sam. So Sammy boy, being the good pusher he is, he don't just think no for an answer and walk away. He keeps doing it. He keeps pushing. That's where the name comes from. So how about in a house with a mouse, he says. No, Sam, I don't think so. How about in a box with a fox? That's gonna be no too, Sam. How about on this death ride I'm gonna take you on? Well, Sam, you almost had me there, but that's gonna be no too. So this goes on and on. Sammy tries everything under the sun. And finally, in the end, he breaks them down. And spoiler alert, he tries the green eggs and ham. And he likes them. And Sammy, being the good pusher he is, he don't charge him the first time. So everything seems hunky-dory. They walk off into the sunset together. And finally, he says, "Thank you, Sam. I so do like green eggs and ham." And that is the end of the book. Or is it? You recall earlier, there was 2 points. 1, he didn't like Sam. And 2, he didn't like green eggs and ham. Now that point gets resolved. But he never says explicitly by the end he likes Sam. And Sam got him hooked on green eggs and ham. So it is my understanding that Sammy got popped. And these white pages at the end kind of take on a new meaning. Maybe it's the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? Forget about it. But anyway, LaSalle says it's time to go. So, hasta lasagna, don't get any on you. And sponsor. Forget about the sponsor. Look, they need me a lot more than I need them, okay? Forget about it. I'm out. Have you ever seen green eggs and ham? That's expensive stuff.